Hello everyone, how is everyone doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Oh my goodness, I have not seen you guys in a long time. Wow. How you guys doing? Goodness gracious. Well, I've had a lot of stuff going on. I've haven't been on this channel because I have had a lot going on. I had a death in my family. My grandma passed away. Um, I was in Jamaica. I literally just got back from Jamaica. I just got back, what's today? I just got back about a day and a half ago. Um, yeah, can you guys tell? I got a little darker. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I was in the sun, I was at the beach, all that good stuff. So, yeah, I'm not going to make this video long, but I want to talk to you guys a little bit about some experience that I had in Jamaica. Goodness gracious. I want to talk to you guys about that. I want to talk to you guys about, and mostly my fellow Jamaicans, okay, because I know some of you guys watch my channel, and I'm going to keep it real today, and some of you guys might not like it, but I'm going to talk about the skin bleaching that is going on in Jamaica. The bleaching of the skin. Okay, my brothers and sisters in Jamaica bleaching their skin. Not, I used to think that skin bleaching was a woman thing. Women always concerned about their looks and all that stuff. But there is as many men bleaching their skin in Jamaica as there are women. And I am in complete shock. I'm still in shock. So let me just get right into it, guys. Let me just get right into it. So I'm in Jamaica, right? And when I go to Jamaica, I just like to chill. I don't like to go out and just all the crazy stuff. I like to just chill. I'm a country girl, you know what I mean? So anyway, so I'm driving around and I keep noticing people, men and women, teenagers, people in their 20s and 30s and 40s, and I keep noticing people wearing hoodies, like hoodies. Now, granted, Jamaica, it's like 98 degrees in Jamaica almost every day, like almost 100 degrees every day. It's hot, okay? It's hot day and night. It's just hot, and I see people in hoodies, and a lot of people are wearing. I've seen people with like scarves or something wrap around their covering their faces. They wrap it around where you're not able to see their faces, and they're wearing the hoodies and the long sleeve, and so one day I'm driving and I decided to ask my sister, I don't understand, why are these people wearing hoodies and covered up? Like it's hot. I'm wearing a tank top. I'm a little skirt. I'm hot as hell. And these people are wearing hoodies, like stuff that we would wear here in the United States in the spring or fall, or winter. And I didn't get it. I asked her, why are these people wearing hoodies? Oh, and she says, oh, these are the people that are bleaching their skin. And I was floored. I was completely floored. I couldn't believe it. Men and women bleaching their skin. I just don't understand it. I was born and raised in Jamaica. I never, not once in my entire life, have I ever thought about bleaching my skin. I love my skin. When I go to the beach, when I go to Jamaica, I deliberately just sit out in the sun, just sunbathing. I love when I get dark and shiny. Y'all know that dark and shiny, when you're in the island, and you eat all them good plant foods, and the avocado and the nuts, all them fresh fruits and veggies and nuts, and that natural oil just seep through your skin. I love that. I love when I eat all the natural foods and just lay out in the sun and my skin just get nice and dark and shiny. I just love it. So I don't get it. I don't get The bleaching, I don't understand it. I'm trying. I really am. So anyway, so I drove to, my family and I drove to Ocho Rios. A lot of you guys know Ocho Rios if you've ever been to Jamaica. If you're not from there, those of you who are from there, you know what I'm talking about, right? So I have a family member in Ocho Rios, and I drove down there. We went to the beach, right? That was the purpose of the trip. And so we went and we met up with this family member. And give me a second, guys. Anyway, so we're in Ocho Rios, and we're hanging out with a family member, and some lady showed up. And this lady is a friend of the family member. And she's wearing a hoodie. And she's wearing a thing covering her face. And I didn't notice it at first. But I'm sitting there, and then she began a conversation about bleaching. And so now it got my attention. So I'm listening, and that's when I noticed that she was wearing the hoodie and the covering. And so I'm listening to this lady. And this is a lady, she appeared to be in her 40s. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. She may have been in her 30s. I don't know. But this is a grown woman. And she began talking about the bleaching, okay? And she was so proud of it. She was happy. She was smiling. She was laughing while she was talking about it. It was like it was a badge of honor while she was talking about this thing. It was and when I heard her mention her wanting to be white and pretty and not wanting to walk around looking black and ugly, it was like somebody just took a knife and shoved it in my stomach. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I really couldn't. I almost cried. I really did. I almost cried. I was dumbfounded with what was hearing. This woman was standing there. She was talking about this bleaching like it was just a badge of honor. And she was just glorifying it and how good she felt bleaching, and nobody wants to walk around. This is her word. She says nobody wants to be walking around looking black and ugly. So she's gonna be bleaching until she dies. That's what she says. And she's gonna continue bleaching until she's white and pretty. And I just couldn't. I couldn't. Whew. I could not. I couldn't. So I'm bringing this to light. I'm bringing this to light because y'all know I keep it real, okay? Some of you guys might not like what I have to say. I keep the shit real, okay? And y'all know I don't appeal to any particular group of people. I see shit the way they are, and I speak the truth. I speak my truth, or what I perceive to be true, okay? And that's pretty much what it is for me. And whether you're Jamaican, American, whatever the hell you are, I don't care. I'll speak the truth. That's my cat making noise. Anyway, my cats are getting on my nerve. So yeah. So I'm keeping it real today, man. The bleaching in Jamaica is despicable. It's despicable. It is absolutely despicable. The hatred, the complete hatred that black people in Jamaica have for themselves is despicable. It is heart-wrenching. I mean, I had to sit there and listen to this woman talk about she don't want to be black and ugly, and she want to be white and pretty. Lord. And when I say black Jamaican, I say that because there are Chinese Jamaican. There are Chinese people born and raised in Jamaica. There are Caucasian people born and raised in Jamaica. There are East Indian people born and raised in Jamaica. There are different nations in Jamaica, okay? And so this is what brings me to this, our Jamaican motto, which is out of many, one people. That's the motto of Jamaica. And for some of you guys who are not Jamaican and who don't know, America has a motto. I think that every country has a motto, and the Jamaican motto is out of many, one people, right? And you know what? me, I did a little bit of research into that. But let me just say this. That motto, that motto, out of many one people. Now this is supposed to mean, that we're all one in Jamaica, right? That's what it's supposed to mean, that we're all one in Jamaica. Well, if that's the case, why is it that black Jamaicans are going out of their way to look like everybody else? Why are black Jamaicans are the only one bleaching, changing themselves to fit in to society in Jamaica? You have Chinese people out there, they're not bleaching. You have Indian people out there, they're not bleaching. You have white folks out there, and the only people in Jamaica that are damaging their skin, damaging the melanin in their skin, and wearing all these wigs. I mean, the wigs, the women and their wigs in Jamaica is unbelievable. The wigs, the extension, the wigs. Why is it that black Jamaicans are the only one going out of their way to bleach their skin and wear all these wigs? The women are wearing the wigs. The men and the women are bleaching their skin, right? So this motto, out of many one people, is the biggest bull I've ever heard. Okay, all right. Let me read something here. In the original motto in Jamaica, a lot of people might not know this, but the original motto was, the two Indians will serve as one, and that was talking about serving their masters in Jamaica, okay? And that was back in when the British rule Jamaica, which they still do to this day, but that's when they were really heavy in Jamaica. We all know that the original people on the islands were the Taino and the Arawak Indian that was there before the slaves were brought there, right? And the original motto for Jamaica, and that was created in 1661. That's when the original motto was created. And the original motto read, the two Indians will serve as one, will serve their masters as one, right? And so that was the original motto. And that motto was changed in 1962 to what we have now, which is the current motto, which is out of many one people, right? So the current motto is considered as a legacy from the British, which was granted to Jamaica in 1661, right? Which is the original, that was the original, under the royal warrant from the Queen Elizabeth, right? Under royal warrant from Queen Elizabeth II, I believe it was, right? So the original was designed by William Sandcroft. Okay, you guys can go look that up. Okay, some Caucasian dude from England by the name of William Sandcroft, and he was the one who designed the original coat of arm motto for Jamaica. And supposedly this was a royal warrant from the Queen herself, right? And it, so they changed it in 1962 to out of many one people, right? So we're supposed to be one people in Jamaica, but apparently the blacks in Jamaica are the only one confused as hell. They can't seem to get it together. They can't seem to get it right. Everyone else is getting it right. Everyone else is prospering. It seems the Chinese are there, and they're prospering in Jamaica. They're comfortable. They're the one who's supplying the bleaching cream to the blacks in Jamaica. You walk into any Chinese establishment, any Chinese businesses. The Chinese have in Jamaica. The Chinese have a shitload of what do you call it? Wholesale businesses, okay? In Jamaica, they have a whole bunch of wholesale where you can go and buy things in bulk and resell them. And so they get their stuff from China, right? The cheap bleaching cream, the chemical that they are selling to the blacks in Jamaica to bleach the skin and everything else, the fake hair and all the fake everything else that they're selling to the locals out there, it all comes from China. And so you can walk into any Chinese business and you can buy the bleaching chemical in bulk, and so that's what the locals do. They buy it, and some of the locals who have their own little small shops, they buy the bleaching creams in bulk, and they take it back to their little local shops, and they sell it to their brothers and sisters there to destroy their skin. And so the ignorance in Jamaica is beyond anything I've ever seen. Is I kid you not. I have people telling me that the bleaching is done for style, just for fashion. What? Yeah, for fashion. This is what I've been told. That this is fashion. This is what they're doing it for fashion. So the Chinese people, who does not have a problem with their skin color or their hair or anything else, they're there to make money and send it back to China to their family, to build up their family. And so they bring all the crap, all the garbage to the island, and they're selling it to the locals there. And so then they have the bleaching cream, and that's what they're supplying the locals with, who hate themselves, right? And so the Chinese people are making tons of money off of these black people in Jamaica who hate the hell out of themselves. Oh yeah, the Chinese are happy about that. The Chinese are happy. The East Indian people in Jamaica, they're comfortable. They're fine. They're not, they're good. And the white folks are wonderful. They're all having fun down there. But the black folks are the ones that seem to be confused as hell. Just can't figure it out. Just can't seem to figure. Now, I'm not saying that everybody is bleaching. Not everyone is bleaching down there. I was told by this young lady that I encountered in Ocho Rios. She said out of her own mouth that if you ever run into somebody who's not bleaching, that person is a Christian. That's what she says. She says if you run into somebody with a dark skin and natural hair in Jamaica, it means that that person is a Christian. She said most likely the people who are not bleaching and wear their natural hair are Christian. Everybody else is bleaching. Those are her words. Now, whether that is true or not, I don't know. But all I know is just going around in Jamaica, I can see the difference between the people who are bleaching and the people who are not. You can see a clear difference. Seriously, the bleachers, they just look ratchet as hell. Just look silly as hell. I'm keeping it real. It just look ratchet and silly and dumb. It makes no sense. Whew. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I am shocked. Men and women. So now when you have a mother and a father in the home, when you have a woman who's bleaching and you have a man who's bleaching, and they meet each other and they get together and they have a baby, and now you have a little black baby and mom and dad is bleaching, and then they start bleaching the frickin' child. Huh? Is that what's going on? What are you teaching these children? And so this is the new thing in Jamaica, bleaching. Years ago, I remember years ago as a child, I used to hear about bleaching, but this was something that was kept on the hush hush. It wasn't really talked about much. It was because it was so embarrassing if somebody was bleaching. It was considered to be embarrassing. You know what I mean? It was kept on the quiet. But now it's glorified. It's people just glorified. It's like a people people are just happy to be bleaching. And they have no shame about it anymore. There's no shame. And another thing I've learned is they don't come out in the daytime. when the sun is out, because apparently the sun will get the skin darker. So in order to keep the skin from getting darker, they put the cream, the chemical on their skin, right? And a lot of them only put it on their face, because you could see the face is really light, and then the skin, I mean the arms and the legs and everything else look like my skin color, right? But so now what I've learned is these people who bleach, they don't come out in the daytime. They're like freaking vampires. They stay indoors in the daytime, right? Apparently they don't have jobs. I don't know. But they stay indoors, and so they don't get burned by the sun. And if they have to go outside, then they will put on the long sleeves and the long pants and the hoodies and cover up the face and everything. Other than that, they stay inside and stay out of the sun. I can't. I cannot. I cannot. I can't. They stay out of the sun. They stay out of the sun. Black people literally damaging their skin in order to look light and white and pretty, right? This is beyond shameful. This is and the way they justify it is by saying that it's a fashion. Bleaching your skin and looking lighter is a fashion. When? Where? So this goes beyond self-hate, man. I don't even know what to call this. I don't know what to call this. This is beyond self-hatred. This right here, I don't even have a word for it. I really don't. This is sickening. This is sickening to me. I didn't realize it was that. You know, when I go to Jamaica, I don't really pay attention too much. I go do my thing, and I go home and I relax. You know what I mean? I don't really pay attention. But I really just happen to be paying attention this time. And it really hit me like this is real. Like this shit is really going on. And it's right in front of me. My brothers and sisters are destroying the pigment in their skin. And the worst thing about it is, a lot of these people are young, but if you look at them, you can't tell they're young because the bleach has destroyed the skin so much. They look old. Like a lot of the girls that I've seen, they're young. You could tell they're young, but you can't, you have to really kind of ask like their age and ask, you know, and they'll say, oh, I'm 25. And these are young girls, and the bleach has damaged their faces so much, their features, that they look like old women. They look like they're in their 40s. I have somebody in my family who I went home and I saw him, a guy, yes, a young man, and he's bleaching. I haven't said anything to him because if I did, I don't think it would have went over too well at all. I just kind of just let it go. But I was disgusted, and I still am. But, you know, I kind of just ignored it. Disgusted. I am disgusted by it. And he looks like a goddamn idiot. He looks just ratchet as hell. I can't believe it. Young man, probably around 22, I'm not sure. And he looks every bit of 45. I kid you not. It's disgusting. It's disturbing to me. It's disturbing to me. So you Jamaican people who's running around, when I made the first video on this channel about that fraud Kamala Harris, whatever she called herself, right? And you Jamaican came on this video and you were talking about the motto, the Jamaican motto, out of many one people, we're all one, blah, 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 blah. If we're all one people, why are you guys, those of you who are bleaching, why are you going out of your way to look like the people in Jamaica that are oppressing the hell out of you there? Why? If you're one, if you're this all is one and out of many one people, if you guys are so together and one, why are the only people that are going out of their way is black people to look and feel like everyone else? You feel like an outcast, which is why you feel the need to bleach your skin, right? Everyone else is comfortable. The white people there are comfortable. The Chinese people in Jamaica are comfortable. They're living comfortably off of you guys. The Indian people, okay, the Chinese, they're all comfortably living comfortably off of you guys. And and black folks in Jamaica are the only one confused, running around bleaching their skin, putting on these nasty looking wigs and weaves, okay? And hating themselves, talking about black and ugly and white and pretty. And we're talking about out of many one people? What? Do you guys even know what that mean? You didn't even, black Jamaicans didn't even come up with that. That came from England, from the white folks. They made up that stupid ass motto. Out of many one people? There are only supposed to be one people in Jamaica, and that's black people. These people don't belong down there. They don't belong down there. That's not their island. And you're the only one out of place. Black folks in Jamaica are the only one that feel out of place there. You guys are the outcasts. That's why you're running around changing this color of your skin. That's why you hate yourselves. Because you feel out of place. These people are comfortable, living comfortable in Jamaica, and you guys are the only one feeling out of place. That's why you're bleaching your skin. Despicable. Despicable. It's disgusting. It's a disgrace, and I am just completely disgusted by it. I really am. Bleach my skin? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding me? Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about, guys. I don't want to ramble on too long. But anyway, I'll see you guys later, all right? Give me a thumb up. See you guys later. Bye.